Various surveillance devices can allow you to remotely monitor in real time the audio in your research area, and thus can give you the option of going to the monitored area to observe in person whatever is causing the activity there. It is hoped that researchers' adoption of such technology will stimulate an increase in numbers of sightings and encounters, and an increase in the resulting information collected. Surely, being aware of activity in an area before you enter it would enhance the possibility of your getting a viable video. Some implementations also allow for remote two-way audio, which might produce some unique interactions with research subjects. The devices may be categorized into 4 general types. 1. Dedicated surveillance devices, most features, most expensive. 2. GPS trackers, with audio functions. 3. Cell phones, etc., which may require installation of apps to provide desired features. 4. Walkie-talkies, the original low-tech device. Some of the devices and apps communicate over standard cellular networks, with no internet access, while others need the internet for certain functions. Dedicated surveillance devices. Made specifically for spying, these can serve researchers well by streaming their audio input to a phone, cell or landline. Of course, the different models have various features. These devices all require a not included SIM card and an appropriate account on a cellular network. A simple method for meeting those requirements is to buy a cheap prepaid phone, activate the account, and transfer the SIM card to the surveillance device. The SIM card from an old phone may also work if the account can be reactivated. Note, the cheapest of these devices, and a few not so cheap, are all limited to using 2G cellular networks. The only U.S. carrier still using 2G is T-Mobile, with sparse coverage which will end in 2020. Descriptions for these 2G gadgets on eBay and elsewhere usually say that any GSM SIM card, or any 3G SIM card, will work with them, usually true, but don't always say that they will work on only 2G networks. Read the fine print. Some of these are rechargeable via a USB port and can therefore be powered by external 5-volt power packs for extended deployment times. In the description below are a few examples of 3G/4G dedicated surveillance devices from which to choose, which might inspire you to find others you like better. Visiting a manufacturer's website for more information, watching relevant YouTube videos, and reading available reviews are advised to ensure you're getting what you want. Searching eBay and consumer electronics for GSM listening device will return many items, sorting by price plus shipping. Highest first will avoid most of the irrelevant cheap 2G models. GPS trackers. Aside from tracking functions, some of these also provide real-time audio streaming, which doesn't require a subscription to a tracking service. Some examples of these are in the description below. Cell phones, etc. For this discussion, the streamer is the device placed in the monitored area and the viewer is the device receiving the audio output from the streamer. Audio is always included in video streams. One of the cheapest and simplest options, a cell phone can be used as the streamer if it has an auto-answer option in its settings, or if it can run an auto-answer app, so you can call it and hear its real-time audio input whenever you want to. Google knows where to find auto-answer apps. Note, some cheap used phones of these brands on eBay were found to have the auto-answer option in their settings, BlackBerry, if the phone is out of its holster, and Nokia, if a headset is attached. Other apps allow any internet-connected mobile device or computer to be designated as either viewer or streamer. Some of these apps can send an alert to the viewer when the streamer's audio, video, or sensor activity exceeds a preset level, so you can monitor the activity in real time. At the time of this writing, there are many surveillance, spy, apps which can do many things, but only a handful of them have an option for real-time media streaming. Listed in the description below are a few apps that can stream live media, all with free subscription plan options. For greater flexibility of streamer placement in research areas, and for possibly improved audio input, a headset with microphone is advised. Walkie-talkies. If you are blessed with activity close to home, up to maybe 20 miles, depending on the model, this method might work well for you. Strapping down the talk button on the remote unit will make it constantly transmit whatever audio gets to its microphone. Multiple unit walkie-talkie radio sets are available, so you could monitor several areas at once by continuously scanning with the home unit until you hear something of interest, then stopping the scan to listen. With the remote units being set to different channels, it would be easy to tell which area is active. Most newer models are rechargeable through a USB port, and can thus be powered by external 5-volt power packs for extended deployment times. External microphones can improve the audio input, and some models' microphone jacks might allow connecting the headphone output jack of a recorder via a male-to-male stereo patch cord, for amplified input to the radio. Use your imagination.